isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Under the Tennessee night sky, the Coliseum of Speed awakens, Bristol Motor Speedway, Thunder Valley, where legends are forged and rookies are tested in fire. Tonight, the Rookie Class Racing League straps into the raw, unyielding power of the NASCAR Craftsman's trucks. Ready to tame the half-mile bull ring, 110 laps stand between promise and heartbreak. Every inch of asphalt is a battlefield, every corner a crucible. The walls close in, the rhythm is relentless, and the roar of engines become a symphony of defiance. Here, patience is a luxury, and survival is earned with grit, steel, and daring. For these rising stars, Bristol is more than a race. It's a rite of passage. The trucks thunder into the valley, and the echoes of history remind them. Only the bold leave their mark. Tonight, the rookies will write their story in rubber and smoke, chasing glory beneath the lights of Thunder Valley. Welcome in to week number 6 of the Rookie Class Racing Truck Series. Last night featured the ARCA cars. Wednesday nights was the first week of the Xfinity League. So 3 nights of action here in the Rookie Class Racing on Racers Nexus. I'm Rob Campbell. As I just said, this is Racer Nexus. We'll be bringing you all the action here this evening. Qualifying just getting underway, but before we get to qualifying, let's take a look here and see how the championship points are shaping up coming into this one. We've got Michael Cordray leading the points battle, only 3 points up on Charles Bagley. Lemuel Price in third, only 4 points back of Bagley himself, so tight confines here in the top 3 podium positions in the championship. Brody Warren currently holding down 4th place, only 2 points up on Kevin Hallen. And then we go a little ways back here to Russell Heaton in 6th, Tony Nolan only 1 point back in 7th. A little drop back to Tom Barish, Dave Harrington, and Trevor McCoy. Rounding out your top 10 drivers. So there we go. Let's see if we can pick up a little bit of action here with some of our drivers. Kevin Allen, he's going to finish up his lap. Looks like Russell Heaton too as well. Looks like Joel Kurth still on track here. See how he's doing. Currently sitting in 7th place. Looking to improve. He is going to move up 1 spot into 6th for Kurth. On board here now with Brent Vanderwood. A new name, I believe, to the league. So welcome in, Brent. You get to set a time right now. Ramon Hernandez, he's out there putting in some laps. See how he does. Again, 110 laps here of action at Bristol. Bristol, very short track. 110 laps can go very quick, or it can take a whole lot of time, depending on how many cautions you have this evening. Hopefully, we don't have a ton of cautions, as we're not here to see trucks do parade laps around here. So right now, Ramon Hernandez, the only driver on track. As he heads into turn 2 here now, riding high up on the wall. This is Ramon's second lap, so he'll be looking to improve. Right now, sitting in 9th place. He's going to cross the line, and he's going to stay in 9th place right now for Ramon. We got Bagley out on track. Charles Bagley the second. He's going to pull off. Looks like Ramon Hernandez is going to pull off too as well. So it's like all of our drivers that are going to qualify have been out on track, put in those laps. Let's take a look here at the weather conditions they're going to be facing. What do we got here? Weather coming up. 64 degree air temp, 64 degree Fahrenheit track temp, cloudy skies, 0% humidity. So dry night here in Tennessee. Do a little truck racing at Bristol. Let's take a look at our season info. As I mentioned, this is week number 6. Bristol this week, 110 laps, fixed setup racing. Talladega is next week. That should be a interesting one when we go to the super speedways in any classes of the NASCAR machines. Talladega can breed the big one very easy, and it always seems to happen no matter what. No matter how clean the race starts out, always seems to be at some point in time, the big one rears its ugly head. So there we go. Looks like qualifying has finished up. Let's take a look here in just a moment here at the grid. Here we go. On pole, we've got Kevin Allen with Regan Carty to his outside in P2. Row 2 is going to go to Russell Heaton in P3 and Tony Nolan in P4. Row 3, we're going to find Brody Warren in 5th with Joel Kurth in 6th place. Lucas Bray in 7th with Chris Standridge starting in 8th in row 4. Row 5 going to go to Charles Bagley the second with Ramon Hernandez in 10th place. Row 6, Brian Angel in 11th and Brent Vanderwood in 12th place. Row 7, we're going to find league organizer Michael Cordray in 13th with Lemuel Price in 14th. And then the final row is row 8, Dave Harrington and Tom Barish. Going to round out the field. So our drivers getting to the grid, getting ready to strap in. Now I should mention, I believe they have 4 sets of tires. They will need to make a couple of pit stops as they do like to really limit the fuel load on the trucks here in these fixed setup races in rookie class racing. So there we go, the grid pulling away. Kevin Allen, Russell Heaton Jr. leading the way. See what kind of jump they can get here on the start. Well, looks like timing and scoring is bugged out a little bit here. See if we can get that fixed up. Okay, folks, well, we're going to have to struggle with the timing and scoring here a little bit. Let's quickly take and reboot timing and scoring. See if we can get that going here again. For some reason, SDK has been a little buggy here today. Not necessarily wanting to cooperate all that much. But we'll see if we can get going again. Might just have to do it this way here. Okay, green flag is out. Our trucks are underway. Into turn 1, Kevin Allen and Regan Carty going to lead the field. Russell Heaton Jr. right in there too as well. Brody Warren right in tow. A little ways back here, Joel Kurth, who's fallen back early on. And we've got a yellow out early on. Let's see if we can take a look at that in a second. We're just going to take a quick little break here for a second while I can reset something. Okay, we're back again. So we got the race under red flag conditions here. Or they were just letting the pace car go, but they were calling red flag out on the radio, so we'll keep an eye out for that. We're still struggling with SDK here. Let's see if we can do a full restart of SDK2 as well here and reset the timing and scoring. So apologies for that. Fortunately, we haven't missed anything as we're still under caution here. Okay, I wonder if it's an issue with SDK itself, as we are down on all of our settings here for SDK. So we'll have to do the best we can here without any timing and scoring, as for some reason it just does not want to cooperate. Technology's fun until it goes sideways. Alright, we're getting that there. Why are we not getting timing and scoring though? None of our timing and scoring wants to work. Alright, well, we are going green again. Green Cardi still leading the way out here. Tevin Allen in tow. Brody Warren sitting in third place. Russell Heaton Jr. in fourth. Again, they're opening up a bit of a gap over Joel Kurth in fifth place. Lucas Bray right there with Kurth though as well, as we go on board here with Lucas Bray to head in through turn 3. See the various lines these drivers are taking already. Some hugging the bottom, some of them riding the top side. Chris Standridge just on the back end of this. Oh, we've got truck around already. Like that with Brody Warren up into the wall. It's like the 7 of... Oh, we don't have a 7. Somebody's running the wrong number on their truck, but Brody Warren around and up into the wall. Let's take a look here at what happened to Brody. Just got loose up into the wall. Heavy hit there for Brody Warren. Go back live. So it looks like right now this might be a long race this evening, folks. As it's already our second caution here, and we are only a few laps into this race. 9 laps to be exact. So we're continuing to try and work on this in the background here. One more shot at trying to fire this up again. Oh, man. Turn away, folks. You don't see anything going on here right now. Nothing to see here. There we go. Let's give this a whirl. Hopefully, this will work for us. For some reason, we're not getting timing and scoring. Oh. I have it here, folks. I think we might have it. Well, we're getting the timing tower anyways. We're there. We'll stick with this for now. Looks like the ticker isn't going to cooperate, but we are back green. Carty and Heaton going to lead the way here again. Down the backstretch they go in turn 3. Regan Carty opening up a huge gap now early over Russell Heaton as they come around to complete lap number 14. Kevin Allen in tow. Joel Kurth holding there. Oh, looks like we might have a couple trucks up into the wall on the backside. We got the 08. It's not the 08. Some of these guys running the wrong numbers here. Lemuel Price in the 38 is going to go around Brody Warren. Oh, sorry, Brody's in behind. Who is that car that is running the wrong number here? Brent Vanderwood. Brent, you need to fix your number here. Lemuel Price going to get around. That's going to cycle Vanderwood into the back. We've already lost Parrish and Harrington out early in this one, but Carty leading the way. He's now opened up 1.7 seconds over Russell Heaton in second place. Heaton have to deal with Kevin Allen as he is coming up strong here. So go on board here with Kevin Allen. See Russell Heaton Jr. just up ahead, trying to hold that Toyota on the bottom line, struggling a little bit. See the back end wiggling around. Oh, he's going to have to try and catch the back end there. Steps out. That allows Kevin Allen to get a run through turn 1. It's on the bottom side as they exit out through turn 2, down the back straight. A little wiggle out of Heaton, wiggle out of Allen too as well. Allen unable to finish up that pass. See now here if Kevin Allen can work over Russell Heaton Jr. They got Joel Kurth catching up behind him though. Ooh, Heaton up into the wall. Sparks are flying. Allen dives to the bottom side, door to door with Russell Heaton Jr. Allen still unable to make that pass stick. It's Heaton Jr. doing well to keep that truck as wide as he possibly can. Into turn 3 they go. Kevin Allen still unable to find a way around Russell Heaton. Heaton doing the best he can, make that truck super wide. Allen diving down to the bottom into turn 2. Can he make it stick this time? He's going to get a nice run down the back straight into turn 3. They're still side by side. Heaton a little bit ahead by about a nose. Off the back front straight they go into turn 1. Still door to door between these two trucks. Kevin Allen holding the bottom side, can be using up a little more tire than Heaton is on the top side. Oh, Kevin Allen finally makes the pass stick as they come out of forward. A slide job up on Heaton into turn 1. He's going to take that position away. That puts him up into second, down 1 spot from where he started. Remember, Kevin Allen started on the pole. The leader out front, though, Regan Carty, 3.6 seconds up on the rest of the field right now. Looks like Joel Kurth's going to try his hand now at getting around Russell Heaton Jr. Standridge right there too as well, up 3 spots where he qualified. Nice run early on here by Chris Standridge. He's got Michael Cordray though right behind him. Charles Bagley the second moves underneath Cordray. A little bit of a connection issue there for Charles. Blinking in and out, but he's in behind Cordray. Cordray trying to find a way around Standridge. He's going to go to the bottom side, Standridge to the top. Can Cordray get it done out of turn 4? He can't into turn 1. I think he's going to have it officially done here now. That's going to do it for Michael Cordray. It's going to get him up into 5th place. Kurth and Heaton still battling though up ahead. DMH 866. Internet failed. Oh man. Not the internet failed. Assuming that's Dave Harrington. Hate to hear it, Dave. Let's keep an eye here now if our pole sitter Kevin Allen. Now that he's gotten around Russell Heaton. He's got a little bit of clear track up ahead. He's got the lap car in behind him. But right now, clear sailing, just the leader up ahead, under 3 seconds now. So Kevin Allen starting to reel back in Regan Carty up front. The Domino's truck of Regan Carty looking to make some ultra fast pizza deliveries here. So it looks like we've, I don't want to jinx it. Looks like we've got that rash of quick yellows that we had to start this one out of the way right now. So hopefully we can hold tight that way for the rest of the race, but we got a battle here a little farther back. It's now Michael Cordray's turn to try and get around Russell Heaton Jr. Heaton Jr. going to try and make that machine as wide as he can, similar to what he did when Kevin Allen tried to get around. Cordray going to look to the inside. Can Heaton defend? Heaton going to work the top side, force Cordray to use up a little more of his front tires, but Cordray going to make short work of Russell Heaton. Our championship leader trying to find his way to the front of this race. Now sitting 5 seconds back of Kevin Allen in second place, 7 seconds back of our top truck, Regan Carty. So we got a battle a little farther back in the field here between Lucas Spray and Tony Nolan. We're on board here with Nolan in the next Netflix machine. Started 4th, he's fallen down to 10th place. Not the race Tony Nolan was envisioning when he put it up on the second row of qualifying here. Just up ahead of them, we got a heck of a battle here. Charles Bagley the second, Ramon Hernandez, as they're trying to get around Chris Standridge. Standridge on the top side in the 9. Bagley and Hernandez going to go to the bottom. Lucas Bray trying to get up in this battle too as well. '69 of Bagley working the top side. Hernandez right there with him. Standridge now falling back to 8th place. It's actually where he qualified, so back to where he started right now. Joel Kurth up 1 spot from where he qualified, sitting in 5th place, so nice run for him right now. Kevin Allen has caught our leader, Regan Carty. He's chased him down. Now it's a matter of can Allen find a way around him. We've seen how quickly he was able to chase down the leader. That's our pole sitter. Can he continue to work himself forward though? Carty was fast early on, using the lap traffic to open that gap up on Allen again, 1.2 seconds. Alan gonna have to try and work his way around the 38 of the Mule Price just up ahead. Is now the buffer between our leader Regan Carty and Kevin Allen. Looks like a Chris Standridge, our first driver in for fuel here on lap 42. Suspect that means we're going to start to see the rest of the field come in rather shortly. Our leader Carty working underneath the 88 of Kurth. I'm not sure we're stuck showing just Kurth. That's not the driver we're looking at. Again, apologies, folks. Timing and scoring not wanting to cooperate here this evening. There we go. Michael Cordray slowly closing in that gap on our 2 leaders up front. It was as high as 7 seconds, now just over 6 seconds. So as the fuel load burns off here for our championship leader, Michael Cordray. Oh, it sounds like he's going to come into the pits. Real ginger on the throttle. They're trying to get down to the apron. We are under yellow. Why did we not get flagged for yellow? Yellow flag. Okay, expect to see majority of the field come in here. We already saw Standridge come in for his service. He came in on lap 44. He's our only truck that pit under green. Brody Warren going to come in. I believe that's going to be under a closed pit, so he's going to get a end line here penalty. Rest of the field coming through. Regan Carty, Kevin Allen, Michael Cordray into their stalls. Looks like Cordray taking tires. See if Carty and Allen take tires. Looks like Carty's going to take some tires. Allen as well. Truck going up. So it's like only right sides only for our lead trucks. Lucas Bray going to stay out here. Interesting move. He hasn't come into the pit at all, so he's got to be getting low on his fuel load. Looks like he's going to come in this time. So Lucas Bray dropping down out of the lead. That's going to drop him back to the end of the field. And that will put Regan Carty and Kevin Allen back up front. So it'll be interesting to see. We'll have to keep our eye on Michael Cordray now. He was closing that gap before the yellow came out. I got it down, as I mentioned, about 6 seconds. And again, our timing and scoring isn't keeping up with us here. There we go. Showing us under yellow. Back running. There we go. We've regained consciousness in our timing tower. So lights are out on the pace truck. We're going to get going racing here again. Carty and Allen going to lead the way. Cordray, Hernandez in row 2. See how those drivers fare here on the restart. Now their group back up. Bagley and Heaton Jr. in row 3. The 23 of Nolan and Lucas Bray in the 16 in row 4. So pace truck going to dive down. We're getting ready to go green again here now. Leading the way, Carty and Allen. Green flags out. We're back underway. Carty getting the jump up front. He's going to take over top spot again. Now let's see if he can run away from Kevin Allen like he did the last green flag run we had here. If Kevin Allen going to be able to capitalize here on their regrouping. And oh, we've got a truck up into the wall in behind. Lucas Bray is around and into the wall. Let's take a look here at what happened to Lucas Bray. Oh, just lost the bottom back in on the bottom. swings around and gets up into the 23 of Tony Nolan. Nolan up against the wall too as well, unfortunately. Let's take a look at it here from Tony Nolan's point of view. He's trying to stay on the high side. Thought he was clear. Fortunately, Bray just swung around and up into him. Both drivers into the wall. That's going to bring us to lap 57 of 110. Let's see if we have a short caution here. Get back underway. It's the 7 of Brian Angel. Going to get the lucky dog. He's going to move around. He'll rejoin the back of the pack. That'll put him back on the lead lap. He'll be our last truck on the lead lap in 10th place. So it looks like we are down now to about 12 trucks on track. I mentioned early on we lost Tom Barish, Dave Harrington. I believe Dave Harrington to internet issues. Brody Warren was involved in that wreck that we saw. Standridge is 13th place, so we got 13 trucks still on track. Standridge and Vanderwood a lap down. Lucas Bray going to get some repairs done on his truck. Lemuel Price a lap down too as well. He is now going to be our first truck a lap down is Lemuel Price. Sorry, Price is 2 laps down, fortunately for him. He's going to need a couple yellows to get himself back on the lead lap. So lights are on the pace truck. Going back green again this time by at lap 60. That's going to give us 50 laps here to go to the end. We're just past the halfway mark. We have a moment here. Let's see if our race recap wants to work for us. And it does not. Man. When things go wrong in timing and scoring, things go wrong in timing and scoring. So it looks like green flag was delayed a lap here. Pace truck went in. It's going to come back out. Going to do one more lap here and then we'll get fired up green. So I'm listening to the radio. It sounds like maybe somebody got caught out. They're trying to clear a black flag. Had to push the green for one more lap. So pace truck going to pop back out. Into turn 4 we go here now. And I suspect this time we will see the pace truck pull in. There he is. He's in. We're green again. Green Cardi again getting out to the whole shot here into turn 1. Kevin Allen in tow, but he's got Michael Cordray right there. Charles Bagley the second trying to capitalize too as well. He's going to the bottom side of Cordray. Can he make that pass stick? Ooh, Bagley gets loose out of turn 4. Had to lift him a little bit even though it says no lift on his truck. Heaton Jr. and Hernandez battling in behind. Hernandez drops down to the apron. Heaton on the outside. Oof, almost a little bit of contact there between the two of them. See, Hernandez had to back out a little bit, didn't want to get involved in something. We've got a yellow out again here, folks. Lucas Bray has crashed. Let's see if we catch a look here. What happened there? So Lucas Bray, 16 machine, basically a carbon copy of what happened for the last caution. We get turned around and back on track. Unfortunately, that's going to put us under yellow yet again. A couple trucks coming into, oh no, Charles Bagley around. Let's see what happened here to Bagley. Oh, Cordray had spun just ahead of him. And then just a little bit, it looks like neck go between Bagley. Oh man, Bagley and Eaton Jr. Yo, wait, why are these guys not hitting their brakes? Like, come on. Come on, guys. These guys coming in like a wrecking ball out here. Let's go on board here with Lemuel Price. That's after all that. Let's go on board here with Russell Eaton. Oof. Cordray just spun up ahead, and then just a little bit of neck code, I think that was, between Bagley and Heaton. But why was the 08 and the 38 coming flying in there like that? Fellas, you had plenty of time to hit the brakes. Brent Vanderwood and Lemuel Price, guys, get on the binders. Slow it down. The yellow's out. You're not going to make up any positions. We are back under yellow again. I mentioned earlier, sometimes Bristol can go one of two ways. It can be a long race due to cautions, or it can be a quick race with no cautions. Right now, so we're starting to lean towards the heavier on the caution side. So we've got a number of drivers in the pits. Lucas Bray back in the pits. Lemuel Price too as well. That right front suspension looking a little rough there for Price. See the leaders come down the front stretch. Lights go out on the pace truck, so we will be going green flag racing next time by. Now let's hope that this is it for the yellows for a little while. We'd love to stay green. Get some racing in here again. Cardi and Allen going to start on the front row again, where they started the race, just in opposite positions. Allen started on pole, Cardi started in P2. Joel Kurth up 3 spots in 3rd place in the 2nd row, along with Ramon Hernandez. Cardi again gets the whole shot on the green. He's been doing it each and every time once we get back under green. Oh man, Hernandez around. That's going to be another yellow flag here. So Hernandez loses the back end into turn 4 between 3 and 4. Take a look here again at what happened to Hernandez. Let's take a look from the blimp. So he's heading into turn 3 here. We just went into 3 a little too hot, lost the back end, and around he went. Little tap of the right rear in the wall, and then I'm not sure if that was, I think that was Standridge, just kind of clipped him on the way by. So Hernandez will come into the pits, get some repairs. So we take a look at the front end of Standridge's truck. Not seeing any damage there for him, so it must have been just a little bit of a 0x contact. '16 of Lucas Bray getting the wave around. On board here with Joel Kurth, up 2 spots. Nice race for Kurth. We've seen him in and around a lot of the action, that 88 truck. Currently sitting in 4th place. He's got Charles Bagley the 2nd in behind him. Up 4 positions from where he qualified. Nice race for him. Michael Cordray, who started on the back row. He's up 6 spots. We've seen him as high as 3rd place. Got involved in the action, I guess, last caution there. He got wrapped up with, that was Junior Heaton, as they were trying to slow down under the caution. A little bit of 0x contact for them. Around went Cordray, so he's fallen back right now to 7th place. We'll see if he can move up through the field. Tony Nolan still down 2 spots where he qualified, but trying to regain some of those positions. Lights are out on the pace truck as they head down the back straight. We got Lucas Bray rushing down the back straight, trying to regroup with the field. Carty and Allen are going to lead the way. We'll see if Carty can get another mega jump here, as he's had every single restart to this point. Pace truck off, green flags out, and again, Carty getting up ahead of Allen. I'm thinking at this point in time that Allen's just letting him get out there every single time. It seems like he just kind of lays back a little bit, lets Carty get out there. But now Allen having to deal with Heaton. Heaton looking racy. Look to the bottom, look to the top side, then tucked in and behind. And through 1 and 2 they go. Carty still leading the way. Allen in tow. Heaton there. Kurth and Bagley the second. Bagley looks to the bottom side of Joel Kurth. Unable to make that move stick. A little better run for Kurth on the outside. And again, another yellow here. Looks like Lucas Bray again crashed. What is going on here with Mr. Lucas Bray? It's basically carbon copy here of each one of his spins. Lucas Bray needs to show a little bit of patience here on cold tires getting back running again. He's just driving it too hard into the corners, losing the back end, and he's throwing us under caution every single time here. So just needs to lift a little bit earlier, maybe apply a little more brake. He's just coming in way too hot on those cold tires. Again, we are running cool temps here this evening with 64 Fahrenheit when we fired up the session. So driver's going to have to contend with that. Those tires aren't going to be up to optimal temps once they come into turn 1 and 2. Definitely 3 and 4 might be a little hotter, but we've seen a couple of drivers struggling here this evening. Chris Standridge getting back one of his laps that he's down. My apologies. So Ramon Hernandez is our final truck on the lead lap in 9th place. Standridge, Bray, both 2 laps down. Price 6 laps down. Looks like he is out of this one. Oh, Price back out on track. Sorry. My apologies. Bill Price 6 laps down. Vanderwood, Warren, Barish, and Harrington are all out of this one. Lights are still on the pace truck. I suspect they'll go out this time by. We'll get going back green flag racing here this evening as we have a look back here from the pace truck. See our leaders Carty and Allen queued up behind the pace truck. OBC a carbon copy. This green flag restart where Carty gets out, jumps out ahead, and Allen tucks in behind. We saw that last restart. Heaton and Bagley were looking racy. Kurth as well, trying to find a way around Allen. So it looks like Kevin Allen being a little more cautious, trying to wait that extra half a lap to a lap or so, get those tires back up to temp, where some of the other drivers here seem really trying to push the envelope early on, really trying to get as much as they can out of the trucks as soon as the green flag drops here. Down the back stretch we go. Lights are on the pace truck, so we will go green this time by, barring any extension by one of the admins. See the field heading into turn 3, now into 4. Pace truck dives down. We're going to go back green flag racing here, and Regan Carty, as we've seen all night, getting out to that jump ahead of Kevin Allen, but Russell Heaton to the bottom side. He's going to get himself up into 2nd place. Nice restart there by Russell Heaton Jr. Now we'll see, can he do anything about Carty up ahead? So look back here from Regan Carty, we see Allen try to dive it up underneath Heaton. Heaton taking that top side. It's a nice move there by Russell Heaton. Run the top side and carry a little more pace through there until you get your tires back up to temp, then work yourself back down to the bottom. So well done. They're not letting Carty get away, as we see. I believe that was one of our back markers up into the wall. Charles Bagley the second in the 69, tagging the wall. Cordray is around. Our championship leader, Michael Cordray, has gone around. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he's going to lose the back end. Same as what we've seen happen to Lucas Bray. Oh, and he can actually tag Lucas Bray on the way by. So again, we're seeing the drivers really push hard here for those tires that are necessarily back up to attempt. He's going to use his quick repair. He'll get back in. He's going to grab some fresh tires too while he's in there by the looks of it. Oh, a little fake and bake there by Regan Carty. Tried to fake Russell Heaton, Joel Kurthan, but Kevin Allen in for some new rubber. See Kevin Allen last pit on lap 51. So we spent a lot of the time under yellow, sorry, so not a whole lot of use on those tires. Tony Nolan in as well. Michael Cordray is out from getting his repairs done. Ramon Hernandez, nice race for him right now, up 6 spots. Brian Angel up 6 as well. Russell Heaton up 1 spot. Joel Kurth up 3 spots. We see the story of the race. Basically, Regan Carty has led 74 of the 86 laps. Field heading down the back stretch. I suspect the lights should come out on the pace truck this time. We'll have one more lap around. We're going back green on lap 88. Hopefully we can get one of those green flag. Actually, I guess we only had the one real green flag run all race here. Hopefully we can get another one. We want to see those battles on track, not under the caution flag. All right, lights are out on the pace truck. Field is tightening up on the back stretch. Now, this will really tell us whether Kevin Allen was backing off and letting Carty get those jumps on the green, as Allen's starting a little farther back now. And Carty will have Heaton Jr. just outside. Looks like Carty's just getting those excellent jumps every single time, opening up that gap over second place. But now we'll see if Heaton Jr., what he has to offer on Carty here. He's right there in tow. Not pushing the envelope too hard here on the opening laps for Heaton Jr. Exactly what he needs to do. Kurth and Allen a little farther back, but his top 2 trucks open up a little bit of gap now over third place. 4/10 over Joel Kurth in third and fourth. Kevin Allen right there with Kurth. But story right now, our top 2 trucks. Carty leading the way, Heaton Jr. holding with him. A little bit of a wiggle there for Heaton Jr. out of turn 2. So have a look back here from Regan Carty. Oh, Carty up into the outside wall on the front straight. Shouldn't compromise him too much, but top 5 trucks pulling away here from the rest of the pack. Ramon Hernandez in 5th is already 2.3 seconds up on 6th place, Tony Nolan. So our leaders into turn 4. Heaton Jr. right there. Kevin Allen now up into 3rd place. He's gotten around Joel Kurth. Looking to the underside of Heaton Jr. Oh, Heaton Jr. up into the wall. He's going to hold on to it, though. That's going to drop him back into 4th place in behind Kurth. So we'll have to keep an eye and see if that damage, how it affects Heaton Jr. here at Bristol. As long as the steering is still straight, shouldn't be too bad. Aero isn't much of an advantage here. You're not doing that kind of pace. But up front, Kevin Allen now on the tailpipe of Regan Carty. We're now into 16 laps to go here. Allen thinks about showing a nose up to the inside of Carty. Carty comes down, closes that off. Allen with the better run through 4. Oh, Carty gets loose. Allen almost gets up into the left quarter of Carty. In turn 3 and 4, Allen going to try the top side this time, trying to get a better run down the front straight. He's going to get one, but not enough to make the move underneath. Carty, Allen almost out into the wall there. Really tried to dive it late into turn 1. That's going to cost him a little bit as Carty pulling away here. Joel Kurth right in behind, though. Would love to see something happen between these two trucks so he can get himself up there. You see Allen really wiggling that truck up ahead, pushing it as hard as he can. Russell Heaton Jr. battling with Ramon Hernandez. Oh, that truck for Heaton is hurting now. Up into the wall again for Heaton. Hernandez is going to get a little bit farther ahead from him, but Heaton diving it late into the corner. Kevin Allen now closing back in on Regan Carty up ahead. We'll get 10 to go this time by. Remember, Kevin Allen came in and got tires that last yellow, so he's got fresh tires. He pit on lap 84. Regan Carty pit on lap 51. Now, mind you, he only ran maybe a half dozen laps under green flag conditions, but that slight bit fresher tires might work out to Kevin Allen's advantage here. He caught Carty fairly quickly. Finding a way around him here, though, is another story. Into turn 1 they go. 8 laps to go now for Kevin Allen and Regan Carty. This is our front row to start the race. They were in reversed order than they're running right now. Kevin Allen trying to find himself back up to top spot here. Regan Carty trying to keep him behind. Let's take a look back here from Carty. Allen trying to go low, trying to go high, can't find a way around. Joel Kurth now 1.8 seconds back of this battle. Let's go a little farther back here as Russell Heaton and Tony Nolan. Nolan trying to take 5th place away from Heaton. We know Heaton's driving that hurting truck, just trying to nurse it home right now. 5 laps to go for Russell Heaton. Right now he's able to hold off the charge from Tony Nolan, but how long can he hold that 5th place position with that damaged truck? Oh, a little bit of contact there. Heaton has to gather up, but nice work there. Nice sportsmanship work there by Tony Nolan. Backs out of it, not to spin. Russell Heaton Jr. Excellent stuff there by those drivers. Up front, though, Carty's still leading the way. 3 laps to go. They're going to get 2 to go this time across the line. Kevin Allen running out of time to try and make this move. It's basically now or never here for Kevin Allen. Down the back stretch they go. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Carty running a wide line as he can, trying to hold Heaton in behind. Oh, Allen in behind, sorry. Allen into the wall. That's going to basically do it here for him. Regan Carty down the back straight into turn 3. As long as he brings the truck out of turn 4, he's going to take this one. There he goes. Race win for Regan Carty. Kevin Allen going to have to settle for 2nd place. Joel Kurth in 3rd. Ramon Hernandez in 4th. Tony Nolan and Brian Angel going to come across the line. Unfortunately, Russell Heaton Jr. going to fall to 7th place with that ill-handling truck. Michael Cordray, rough race for him too as well. He's going to end up coming home in 8th place. That's the last of our trucks on the lead lap here this evening. So let's take a look at our results. Regan Carty taking top spot over Kevin Allen. Joel Kurth, Ramon Hernandez, and Tony Nolan round out your top 5. Brian Angel and Russell Heaton Jr. in 7th place, rounding out our top trucks on the lead lap. Michael Cordray, Chris Standridge both finish up a lap down in 8th and 9th. Lucas Bray, Lemuel Price, Brett Vanderwood, Charles Bagley II, Brody Warren, Dave Harrington, and Tom Barish all in the used car parking lot on the infield. So there we go. Let's see if we can pick up any of our drivers in chat here. Looks like we've got Kevin Allen and Russell Heaton Jr. And there we'll wait a quick second to see if our race winner, Regan Carty, pops in. But again, we should take a mention they are racing 3 nights a week. If you're interested in doing some racing here in rookie class racing, they are accepting new drivers. They'd love to have more drivers too as well. You don't necessarily need to be a rookie as the league suggests. They're open to all drivers. They are now running Xfinity races on Wednesdays, the Arcus series on Friday as usual, and then Saturday night truck action, which we're here doing this evening. So let's bring in here. Looks like we got our race winner, Regan Carty. Regan, hell of a race. You got out front there, and for the most part, looks like there was no looking back.
Yeah, it just kind of like started clicking for a bit, but then in the first stint, the tires were starting to fall off a bit, and I noticed that Kevin behind me was catching up. So I was like, all right. And then the caution came out, and it's kind of like a lifesaver because he would have definitely gotten me. My tires were overheating like crazy.
Now, I was kind of curious because when we came on air, the track temps were only about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. We saw a number of drivers really losing the back end, diving it into the corners on the restarts. Was it tricky out there with the cold track temps and cold temps to try and get the tires back up to temp quickly?
Yeah, I definitely would say that. I mean, especially if you're like midfield, you might have to put some brake on, and the rears would probably lock up pretty easily, especially around this track with how everything's set up.
Now, next week we head to Talladega. Are we going to see you out for that one? And if so, what are you kind of expecting to happen there?
I mean, not really 100% on super speedways, and more like a short track, a little bit of brake input, but we'll try our best at Dega. It's kind of like one of those tracks where it's more or less like a casino going there.
Yeah, you probably have better luck at the casino than you do racing at Talladega and winning something. But congrats on the win. Before we let you go, Reagan, anybody you want to shout out here for the broadcast?
Yeah, shout out to my friend KJ for spotting me today. I do appreciate that a lot. And shout out to a few of my friends who were watching the stream as well.
Excellent stuff. Well, thank them for watching, and best of luck to you next week at Talladega.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yes.
It was race winner Regan Carty. Let's bring in our second place finisher, Kevin Allen. Kevin, we saw you pop in that last caution, get some fresh tires. It got you up to the front, but you just unfortunately couldn't make that one more step ahead of Regan Carty to get top spot. But overall, how'd your race go?
Yeah, it was a good race overall. Just I had nothing for Regan all night long. I noticed that I caught him really early, which was kind of surprised me. And came in for tires. I was just going to do what he didn't do just to get any kind of advantage I can get. And I mean, my tires were still at 99% all around when I pitted. So it really didn't matter since we really didn't run that many green flag laps before I pitted again. And I felt faster than him the last 20 laps. I was trying everything I could to get around him without bumping him. That's just not how I race. I don't like giving the bumper to someone just to get around them. So I was trying to move him around the clean way, but just didn't work out. And yeah, fun race. Great turnout. We'll take second.
Now we had I asked Regan Carty with the cooler air temps and cooler track temps to make it a little difficult to get the tires back up to temp on those restarts. Is that why we saw a number of trucks really losing the back end early on?
For me and him, no, but for the other guys, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Running practice laps, running flat out, it was so easy to spin the tires, or not spin the tires, spin the truck without warning. Just no warning at all, it would just snap. So I was kind of expecting that to happen, to be an issue for people, but luckily it didn't really affect us too bad.
Yeah, next week we head to Talladega. Do you have a strategy for trying to stay out of the big one, or is it just a game of craps or going to the casino, as Reagan Cardi mentioned earlier on, where you have better luck gambling than you might do at Talladega, staying out of the big one?
Yeah, since we got a faster pair in the bag, I'm probably gonna stay up there, try to do as much as I can. But the moment I lose that faster pair and it's like early in the race, I'm just gonna lift out of it and just lay back till it matters.
Well, excellent stuff here tonight, Kevin. Anybody you want to shout out here before we let you go?
Shout out you guys for putting this on. Shout out Michael for making this league possible, and shout out Midnight Racing League. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, excellent stuff, Kevin. Best of luck next week. Hopefully we see you battling for a top spot again, and take care.
All right, hopefully so. See you. Take it easy.
That was our second place finisher, Kevin Allen. And then to finish things off, let's bring in our seventh place finisher, Russell Heaton Jr. Russell, you were battling up towards the front for a bit of it, but unfortunately that wall hit looks like the damage kind of made things a little tricky for you after that.
Yeah, we got wheel damage, saved the faster pair for a caution. That caution never came. Ran out of gas a little bit coming on that front strip. So me and Lee Meal, our teammate, me and him were talking throughout the whole race, and we both wanted a caution there to go in and put some new tires and fuel in.
Yeah, it looked like a number of drivers probably would have hoped for a caution at the end there. A lot of spins in this one, but next week we head to Talladega. How comfortable are you driving at Talladega in the pack?
Very comfortable, because we got 3 hungry JRSR race team vehicles, and Bruce, Lee Meal, and me. Bruce got his first career league win last night in the ARCA, so he's coming off hungry, not being able to make it to this one.
Well, hopefully we see all three of you battling for podium positions next week at Talladega. But before we let you go, Russell, anybody you want to shout out? I think you might have a family member or two in chat here that we're cheering on this evening.
Yes, sir. I have my dad. Thankful that he was in the chat. I have my friends from school watching, and my friend Monocle Junior Designs for letting me sponsor. Yeah, I think that's all I really have to shout out.
Well, excellent stuff, Russell. Excellent race. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way you were probably hoping, but regroup next week. Talladega is another race, and hopefully we see you battling up front again.
Thank you, Rob. Have a good night.
Take care. So that's going to do it for interviews here at Bristol. As I mentioned, next week we head to Talladega, a whole different ball of wax. It'll be interesting to see what drivers we see up towards the sharp end of the field. Is it the same suspects? Is it somebody who maybe was a little farther back here this week that regroups and can get to the sharp end? Or maybe it's somebody that's not even here this week. Maybe it's somebody new. Maybe it's you out there watching who wants to join the league this week and show up and show us what you can do at Talladega. Again, 3 nights of racing available for you. It's a different track, different car combo for each one of the leagues. Xfinity racing on Wednesday, ARCA on Friday, truck racing on Saturday. So basically almost anything you could possibly want in the NASCAR scheme of things as far as cars. No next gen racing, but we do have another league on Racers Nexus here on Wednesday nights. You can do next gen too as well. So if you're into circle track racing, we have you covered here. But that'll do it for this week here at Bristol for Racers Nexus. I'm Rob Campbell. We'll catch you next week. Bye for now.